3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Young Soul, aka Supersonic, and welcome to TJ Young Soul TV, aka The Skaters Podcast, y'all. Episode 5, y'all. Guess what got with me? I'm gonna say this right now. I honestly feel purposely he's a legend. Cause he's been to so much skate park. I see him on so many documentaries. He achieved so much. He's an artist. You just overall talented. I got B in the building, y'all. I got B in the building. Now everybody's actually probably be excited about this podcast, y'all, because I was like, guess what? I got someone very special coming on. I bet you guys gonna be so shocked and surprised. So yeah, this is the surprise here, y'all. I got my man B in the building. So what's up, bro? How you doing?
It's good with you, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I had to get you on here. I was like, we gotta find the time to get on here. Yes. So go ahead and tell about yourself a little bit.
Well, my name is Brian Anthony. I go by B1. I am the founder and the president of the Trendsetters from Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. The founder. I want to get a founder. I want to be a founder too. I'm just listen. Honestly, though, guys, even though YouTube's a business and everything, honestly, though, I want to be the founder of this new skaters podcast that I'm building. Y'all, thank you guys, like I said, for the support and everything. Like I said, we hit 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on this skaters podcast videos just in general. Like,
That's what's up. Congratulations, man.
Yes.
That's major. That's
I
major.
know. Like I was like, look at God, look at glory. I said, put your hand in the air. So yeah. How long have you been skating for?
I've been skating for about 20 years.
Right, as you should. Before I was born. Before I was even thought of it, 20 years. And guys, don't forget, I'm 16. So he's been in the skate world longer, like way longer. So,
Yeah. Like I actually started the Trendsetters when I was your age.
Wow.
Yeah. I was 16 when I started TSC.
Dang, that's lit. Okay. So also, who taught you how to skate? And also, what style do you do?
I skate Cleveland Freestyle.
Gotcha.
And I've picked up different styles along the way, but it's no place like home. No
Wow.
place like home. I also, I think, matter of fact, one of the other styles I learned outside of Cleveland was how to stride in Columbus when I moved there.
Ooh. So, well, who originated that? Like, where did it come from?
Columbus?
Yes, like the whole striding.
Bounce.
Ah.
I can't give you all the history on Columbus striding. That's somebody like West Jigs you have to talk to.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta. Yeah.
About the Walker family, who is infamous in Columbus for striding. It's like a whole stride family. You know what I'm saying? It's like skate.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like skate royalty for real.
Wow.
My boy E-Dub, yeah, he like, you know what I'm saying, like a skate prince for real in Columbus for real. You know what I'm saying? His pops is legendary. Trigger Cool, you know what I'm saying? Like those is like legendary people. You know what I'm saying? Trig is a person who I heard about, OG, who I heard about coming up here in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? When I was learning how to stride and everything. So it's a lot of legendary guys here. Bird, Crazy Legs.
Yeah.
Crazy Legs, yeah. That's who actually.
There's so many styles.
A lot of the middle work or footwork that you see today, right?
Yes, sir.
I actually picked some of that up from Bird, from Stride and in Place. This was years ago, like 2006. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Bird would be Stride and in Place. And I would take that footwork with him striding in place, and I would mix that up, and then that's how I got a lot of my middle footwork.
Wow,
So it's really a mix. It's really a mix of just like G-funk, bounce, and like this it's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of funk influence. You know,
yeah,
it's
my brother, yeah.
It's real Ohio. You know what I'm saying? So I incorporated a lot of the bounce and then like Cleveland freestyle footwork into my inner circle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So also a lot of things that a lot of people ask me too to ask you, what type of skates do you have? I know they're like Rydell, I believe. If I'm positive. Are they Rydell?
Yeah, 910.
Oh, so they're 910s.
Yeah.
Man, y'all seen his skates, man.
Everybody assumed they 3200s.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought at first.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
because everybody's on 3200s these days.
wow. Cause
Yeah.
listen, so I have, like I said, like I have a days or whatnot. But honestly, though, I've been thinking about switching to Rydell kind of a little bit. It's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. I've been thinking about kind of switching over. But do you like what's really good about Rydell? Because I know like Rydell is an amazing company. I love
Yeah.
the brand and everything. But you know, Adea, you know, they're both different skates, both amazing companies. So why do you like Rydell, and why do you like the feeling of it?
The comfort.
The comfort.
But me. I tried on a day. It was cool. I think it's one of those situations where you got to get used to it.
Gotta get used to.
Yeah, because it was like I was like standing, like, whoa, okay.
Oh, it's because
I,
yeah.
yeah, man. I felt like I was like, yeah. It was an awkward feel for me.
Ah,
So, I think I probably would have got used to it. I tried on somebody else's, so just
I
to see how it was.
did. He's
And
like,
it, I'm gonna put my Rydell's back on.
yeah, no, that for sure. Because I mean, I love the Rydell's also too, kind of now, just because the way the toe spins are. In a day, it's like so you gotta work the toe spins and stuff a little bit more harder. But on the Rydell, it's a little bit more easier. I mean, I still work hard. I can do it either, but still, like I'm not the
Either one. Yeah.
ankle oh down trying to do like a toe spin or whatnot. So yeah, both companies, I love y'all. And also, what is your favorite? Where is your favorite skate party, and from what city?
I'm gonna say the icy hot in
I
Columbus.
I need to go. I need to go one day.
Yeah, the icy hot is my favorite party. It's home.
Wow.
It's
No,
home.
about it.
Huh?
How do you get through people? Like, hey, how do you get through people?
That's the beauty of it.
That's not,
Yeah, and to not like real control though. Like I'm not saying like cutting between people and bumping into people. I'm
yeah.
saying like 'cause that's what a lot of people doing these days. I'm noticing. Like I'm talking about real control in a party
Right.
environment when it's packed of 1,200 people and you can cut between the crowd without touching anybody. But it's stopping when need to stop, move
Mm.
when needing to move. Paying attention to traffic.
Right. Because like listen, the biggest
Three
skate
steps ahead, always.
right. So like also like the biggest skate party that I've been to is RTC. Like the hugest skate party where you have to cut. Listen, that is probably nothing compared to how Icy Hot is. And probably how Sorrow and all that stuff is. Cause like
RTC, I would say you probably got the same feeling.
I mean you do,
But
but
the thing is, and the one thing about Icy Hot though, you in Ohio. So let me make it clear.
oh
In Ohio, you're not at Rolling in the Carolinas. With that being said, you will have people going the opposite direction. It is literally the floor is just like at Icy Hot, you're gonna have people going. A lot of people are gonna be going one direction, but you are gonna see people like just cut between the crowd. Welcome to Ohio.
so
It's
like
organized. It's organized confusion.
and then listen, that's like control, technique, make sure you're looking. Like I feel like my dad always told me skating is just
I
exactly
would say Icy Hot is probably like one of the ultimate tests.
yeah. Especially sight. So you guys just cut through. Like y'all just cut through and make sure like y'all not hitting nobody.
Yeah. Now for Cleveland freestyle skaters, we gonna skate on the outside
Right.
because we doing 360s, 540s, side cows, stuff like that. So 720s, so we in the air.
Oh, I tried to do a 720 one time. Oh like I tried to do a 720. I love my ankles, I love my neck, I love my back. It's like my thing. They be like, I mean, you can fall back down, and get back up. No, like 720, it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of your body. It takes a lot of the movement.
Exactly.
All
That's
that
exactly why I don't do them no more.
down.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have my knee injuries. I'm good.
Knee.
Yeah, I don't had a couple. What? Man,
I
bro,
can't.
I don't have two knee
No.
injuries. I don't have rolled ankle, both ankles rolled, bruised right and left wrist.
Oh god, no, because I mean I haven't really gotten into like any besides me maybe like twisting my ankle, but I never really had gotten any like major skate injuries, you know? Because I mean, I do a lot of things, but I mean, there's a limit.
Be thankful.
Right. Be thankful. Thank God that you can still skate. You said you
Yeah.
called woe?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. I'm hospitalized.
That's why I'm like. That's why I don't do 720s no more. I still hit fives.
Fives.
If
Okay.
I do, if I do a 720 at this point, it's literally like on accident. I probably put too much power into the turn.
Because like you also gotta land down.
Yeah, but like even on accident, like even on those accidental 720s, like I just did one recently. You feel it. I feel it later. You know what I'm saying? Even though it looked good, it's like
look good. Look good on that video, but when I get back home,
yeah, it's a lot of pressure. You know, so and that goes with landing, like trying to make sure you land. You know what I'm saying? Correct, because you don't want to put too much pressure on your back. Cleveland freestyle skating, yes, and I'm not just saying it because it's my style,
right.
But it is one of the hardest styles.
Don't forget, you guys take a lot of risk on you guys' body to come up that high and then land back down. I mean, oh God, torture. Like, I mean, listen, the jumps that I do, I mean, I might do some Olympic jumps or whatnot, maybe a 360 or a 540.
I see your touch. That's still nice. Yeah, bro, you nice with it. It's good.
Like, I mean, but the thing is, though, it's like, because you guys be coming down smooth on it, too, though. It don't be wild. It might look wild. Y'all come down so smooth on it.
Right.
And there's a lot of people...
Keep on, you know what I'm saying, and keeping on rocking to that same beat.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all be hitting that thing right on the beat, I feel like, oh, shoot. Going, listen, like, I even sometimes... just to be funny or whatnot, I just go downstairs and just be doing jumps in the air, see how many times I can do a spin in the air. But see, I never come down. It's way different than doing it on your skates.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, just in case what type of wheels you got. They can be slick, they can be bones, they can be anything.
Yeah.
So, like, what type of wheels you have?
I would definitely say, like, for Cleveland freestyle, I would go with Fomac Premiers.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I thought you guys were like right on bones and stuff because like
nah, absolutely not.
Wow.
Not for our style. We need a harder wheel to slide.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we hitting those jumps, like to keep that motion going, it got to flow. You know what I'm saying? So when you sticking it too much, that's a lot of pressure. It's very enduring.
Right.
And so you can stick it. It might work on the bones. Definitely so. If you do it right, it's not as much give when you hit, and you know what I'm saying, when you land it.
So guys, also today, we're gonna be talking about the importance. I'm talking the major importance about make sure your skates are clean, make sure the bearings, the wheels, the plate, anything. And also, one thing I'm gonna say this right now, guys, because I mean I did it earlier, but guys, thank you guys, like I said, so much for the support, you guys. This is episode 5, y'all. Episode 5, and we're doing so amazing. Like, honestly, no, listen. I mean, there's a lot of podcasts and everything going on right now, and I love it. I support it and all that stuff, but I love talking, as you guys can see. Like, that's one thing beside me and my brother, too. Like, my brother's more like the chill one. Everybody knows this. My brother's more the chill, relaxed one. Because I have a twin, B. So...
Oh, word.
Yeah, so... I
didn't know that.
Yeah, so he be doing like the jumps and stuff like too. I'd be like, Kobe, calm down. Like he be doing the jumps and stuff in the air too. Like not, but like the one I know that he be doing sometimes he be doing 720s. I don't know. But guess what? Later he's gonna feel it. Right? Huh?
I'm about to check him out.
Yeah. I'll put his Instagram right here. I am Kobayas. Yes, for sure. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for the support and everything, guys. And we're going to keep and staying tuned. So, guys, the main thing we're going to be talking today, as I was saying, is about cleaning your skates and make sure all that stuff is in good condition. Now, guys, I'm going to start by saying this. The most important thing to me, I feel like, are the wheels first. What do you think? I say the wheels are probably, like, the main prior.
Yeah, I would say taking everything apart if you're going to clean them. If you're going to deep clean them, take everything apart.
But I mean, I would take the nuts and all that stuff, the bearings, all that stuff out first, and then clean the wheel.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
also,
I think that's just preference. After you take it apart, it's just preference.
uh,
Clean the bearings first, you clean the wheels, whatever. As long as you take it apart, clean all your pieces, put it back together.
gotcha.
Good.
Clean your bearings, cause that's also one major thing too. A part of like your wheels and cleaning them.
I'm gonna be honest, man. It's not as often as I should.
I can't say I haven't cleaned mine in a minute either, but
3 times a year at most.
3 times a year.
Yeah, I know it's terrible. It depends on like where I skate at too. Like I
Yeah.
recently did it because I skated outside. You know,
Yeah.
so I skated outside and I was like, let me clean them.
Gotcha. Because see, my dad, we were talking yesterday, and then he just gave me such a good question. That's why we're doing this topic today. Because I was like, that is such a good thing to talk about. How often do anybody even like, clean their wheels or their bearings or anything like that? And also, we can give you guys good information, good tips to also keep everything clean. And also, too, guys, make sure you do not leave your skates inside your car. Because honestly, I guess it's something dealing with the heat and stuff. It can shrink your skate and make your skate feel different when you put it on, and the moisture and all that stuff. That's one thing because I always take my skates inside. How about you, B? I take my skates inside.
Here I'm gonna be honest again. I do not because I'm always up. So I'm always on the go. I do not take my skates in the car except for in the wintertime. In the wintertime, my skates are always in the house. I take them in the. I do not leave my skates in the house in the winter. In the car in the winter. I've broken bearings that way.
So you can break bearings that way too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the real reason. Like, I'm really not worried about the boot. You know what I'm saying? As far as the heat, it might warp the boot, this, that, and foot.
Right.
If I start skating that thing, it'd be fine. I've skated in some chewed up boots, man. So,
I'm skating
but how the wheels operate, like if my bearings are frozen and I go to do a jump, now I'm breaking that bearing. It's cracked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in the summertime, I will make sure, in the wintertime, I'll make sure that, my skates are in the house.
Right.
In summer, like now, they're in the car.
Oh, like as we speak, right?
Like, probably not like directly in the sun, but they tough,
Because there's times that I left I remember
they're shaded, by the way, so it's not like they directly in the sun either.
Right, but I remember one time specifically, I left my skates. Well, this happened, let's say, about a year ago. I left my skates in my mom's car for a whole week, and then when I got to put them on, they just felt so different. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't skated. I didn't skate that whole week still, but it's just my boot and everything felt so different. It felt much tighter. And I was like, whoa. I said, wait.
That is different. Okay, well.
But also, too, guys, one thing, too. Do you supposed to clean your plate? I never really thought you should. But, should you?
I don't think it really matters too much. I wipe mine down. That's about it. Like, when I go to clean my bearings and stuff, I wipe all the trucks down and stuff like that. But that's about it.
Right. And also one thing, too, with, because, I'd be seeing, little lint and dust and stuff on there. I'd probably just go and, wipe it down, say, wipe it down or anything.
Yeah.
But I know some people who actually, take the stuff out, to take the actual plate off and unscrew everything, off their boot and just, clean the band, the screws in it and stuff like that. I'm like, do I need to do that, too? Should I? I don't think you should.
I ain't even worried about all that. To each his own. Hey, I'm not going to knock it, but for me personally, I'm not worried about it.
Right. And also, if you think about it, how long have your skates, how long do you let your skates last? Because I know what you doing jumps and stuff like that, too. Plus throughout the years of you going through skates and stuff, because I know I went through 1,000 skates.
Oh, yeah, I done went through quite a few pairs of skates.
Ooh. In 20 years? God. I guess I went through, let's say, I got my first, high boot when I think about, 12. So 12 was when I got my first actual high boot. I was like, Dad, because I always wanted a high boot. I was like, I actually want a real high boot. And my dad's like, I think it's too big for you. I was like, please. I was like, I'm begging you. So yeah, he gave me the high boot and I changed my wheels to it. and those last for a very long time. But see, one thing too, the plate, certain rinks, because I had like that metal plate, that old school metal plate. So
Yeah,
they're like,
with no toe stop.
right. But I mean, it wasn't, mine was cut to a point where it's like, it won't damage the floor or anything. Because I mean, back then, I didn't really, pay attention to like toe spins and whatnot. But still, like, everybody, listen, skate rinks pay hard money just to make sure the floors and everything is good. So if I would scrape that floor or whatnot with that metal, ooh,
Oh,
geez.
so much just to patch.
Right. Just even a patch. Especially I know the style that you guys are doing, so it's like, godly. Because I mean, there's certain rings.
Yeah, but our style isn't like abrasive on the floor or anything. We not like scraping the floor with metal.
Right.
That's just our wood. It's the Fomax.
Also,
It just make that hard sound, makes that loud noise.
oh, so
Yeah.
that's what it. Because I was like, is it the wheels or is it just like the plate and everything slashing down?
So when you hear those Fomax, when you hear that loud sound, that's them foes.
No, for sure. Because like I'm telling you, did you go to Jive Biscuit this year?
Yeah.
You was at Jive, yeah. So yeah, like I think you guys' set came on and whatnot. When it was so many of y'all,
Yeah.
breathless.
Turned up right quick.
Yeah, y'all turned up though. Y'all turned up.
Yeah.
I was like, go out here, let me try to give a good dance. Cause I mean I can stride a little bit, a little something. Ain't the real deal, but I mean if I want to try to go forward, I mean I might go out there and do a little, just a little something whatnot. And also, like I said with the plate and everything, make sure you have toe stops in certain rings. Cause I remember one time when we was younger, we went to Chicago. And their floor, they make sure for sure, like you better have like certain toe stops and stuff like that. Your boot can be missing.
Got a toe plug on your plate.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. I got it like a dance plate. I don't have a.
Like I have a shirt grip plate, so I don't think I think yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's also certain places they don't even let you have in too. Is it?
It used to be like that, but now you got more places that's like there is no toe stop.
Really?
Like I got a spin plate. Like yeah.
I heard a lot about those. A lot of people are switching to that plate. So like, what's the benefit of that plate too?
Honestly, it's all preference.
Oh, okay.
It ain't really too much of a difference to me.
Because I never really got a plate. I mean, I always had neither that. Because when I switched to my Adayas, I had a sugar plate on it, and I mean, they're just light as a feather, really. They're really light as a feather, but they're also very easy to break too on certain things. I think like sugar plates are like the easiest probably to break. Mine haven't broken.
Oh yeah, man. I had a short grip and that thing. I snapped that bad boy.
Yeah.
And I had a competitor plate too. It was working for me for a minute, and I think that thing was only like $80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was rocking on that thing, and shoot, it was getting me through as long as I had a jump bar on it.
Yeah, I have a jump bar on mine too, but the thing is, like, I was like, you know what? Because a lot of people just told me, that's like, you should never got a trigger. I was like, it's fine with me. I'm still doing toe jumps and all that stuff, and never snapped it. And plus, I've been having my skates for about going on 4 years now. So, because of my 17th birthday's coming up, I'm about to be 17, July 31st. Sure, I know I can't wait for it to be 17. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm so excited. Senior this year too. And
you got a birthday coming up, all right?
I know. I'm a Leo. What are you?
My birthday just passed. I'm a Gemini.
You are a Gemini. Because my friend's birthday just passed. What's the difference? Oh yeah. Speaking about Leos and Geminis, did you know I found out like literally not too long ago they had like the coolest connection ever?
Yeah, I know.
It's good. Like it's just a good vibe. It's just a good energy and a good feeling, Especially when you see that like what, like, well, how have you been? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And also, before we get back on that subject anything, y'all, this man's right here is an artist. When I'm talking about he be creating the most beautiful things ever, besides his skate skill and his talent in arts and that,
Appreciate it.
I'd be looking at just, I'd be like, you know what? I can't even draw a heart. I can't even draw a skin. And look at it, like, you are amazing. So how'd you get into that also too?
Growing up in Cleveland.
Going up and leaving. Right, for sure.
Growing up in Cleveland, man. A couple things led to another. Basically, I ended up at an airbrush shop, Wells Creations, and I started learning how to airbrush. I became an apprentice there.
Ah.
Yeah, and learning how to airbrush, I started doing T-shirts and shoes, pants, like custom wear. Eventually, that led to helmets, motorcycle tanks, and cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice, because you like, oh, okay.
I learned a trade at a young age, basically, like a career.
Ah.
And entrepreneurship. I learned about entrepreneurship. So I would say and that's also in that shop. Also is where I designed the Trendsetter logo, the first Trendsetter logo.
Oh.
Yeah, Southwest Creations on Lakeshore. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all now I stop playing. Y'all better go ahead and check out his page. So guys, let's go ahead and get into this next topic. I honestly feel with people clean their wheels and all that stuff. I feel like you should do it at least annually or every 6 months. For some reason, like I just had stuff on my wheel, like black stuff on my wheel. And I fell almost right when I got on the floor. Like, I just tripped right when I got on the floor.
That's just dirt.
I haven't even cleaned my wheels in, like, let's say about a year. So I was like, oh, this.
Yeah. Clean your wheels after you run. Sometimes it happens. It can happen at any party, though. You got to sweep after every session.
RTC, like, I fell over someone's, I saved myself.
It's a skate-a-thon. Man, I slid on, like, but the thing is, I was already in mid-slide.
Oh! Oh!
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I was sliding and somebody had moved, the person in front of me moved. So they didn't they didn't touch the do-rag.
Right.
The do-rag was on the floor. They moved around the do-rag, and by that time I was already in mid-slide. Slid on the sweaty do-rag.
Right, and that's gonna be sweaty too.
Yes, but I caught myself without touching the do-rag. My wheels I just slid on whoever do-rag that was going. Like, but I had, like, after that, man, like, my wheels was like,
it was just like, it's over at this point.
Yeah, I was just in there, like, all over.
Like, my thing was, like, why is the do-rag even on the floor? Like, why is it not someone?
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Like, how you would do rag on this, bro?
Right. Like, this is so dangerous. But guys, thank you guys also for tuning in to this podcast, y'all. Episode 5 would be, honestly, man, we get into the nitty gritty. We're getting into the meat and potatoes. We're getting into what needs to be said. Because, also my thing, like, too, is just make sure you're also responsible. Take care of your skates, Because, especially certain skates, like, I'm telling you right now, the ones B got on, them things, $1,000. I know for sure you had to pay good money to get that custom, because your skates are customized.
Yeah. I also painted my skates.
Oh, so you did the painting.
Yeah. Like the Wu-Tang emblem. With the B on it.
Yeah. No, because, like, listen. So did you paint the ones you have currently, or you let like the customized person?
So, like, they got the color lab.
Yeah.
The plate was powder coated though. That wasn't by that was done by Chris Nelson.
Yeah.
And then the boot, it was just the tongue and the back stripe.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like something really like, it became special when I put that Wu-Tang emblem on it and we put that powder coated yellow plate on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was the plate that set it off and the painting that set it off. So on top of, like, because the 910 is a great boot in general.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna just. It was just really about color blocking
Mm-hmm.
to accent because I didn't want to do like the Wu-Tang emblem just on a straight black boot.
Right. Because
Yeah,
I'm thinking about getting somebody that doesn't like customize them. Or shoot, maybe let you paint them. Shoot. Put like a little Sonic dash or something on it. Shoot.
we can put Sonic the Hedgehog on
Have a little Sonic.
it. Yeah, have a Sonic.
But shoot, that would be dope though. That would be
Yeah, bro, that would be fire. That'd be fire.
because guys, honestly though, I'm really debating. Like, I'm debating if I should get the A Day of Flies. Is it what are they? So is it 910 and then what else?
The 3200.
Yeah, the 3200s, yeah. So I'm deciding either one because both of them are really good.
Mm.
So, I'm still deciding, but y'all know later, shoot. Because, I mean, it's about time for me to get skates now. It's kind of about time, especially as me getting older, my feet getting bigger. Like, my skates are good and everything. They're in good condition and whatnot, but, I mean, don't forget, like, my feet are growing and growing.
Yeah, I mean, like, are they like uncomfortable yet? Like,
Oh,
are they
yeah, not yet.
okay?
But I just say, like, it's just, like, I had them for 4 years now. It's kind of almost like getting to that point where it's like, cause I see a lot of people get new skates every 1 year. Like,
So we got like 6 pairs of skates.
in 1 year?
Not in 1 year, but just over time, just like collecting them things like the Infinity Stones. Oh, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Don't, what? No. Don't you dare encourage. No, but you don't mess around getting somebody give like 10 Fridays.
A set of skates. I guess we can get like what 5 or 6 skaters, right? And then everybody get their own Infinity Stone.
Oh! No,
And you
no.
make it a battle, right? The Infinity Stone battle, like somebody got to collect all of them.
Oh, I'm signing up first.
Yeah, I bet you were like give me the whole gauntlet.
Just give me the whole arm.
Like,
that would be
they
fun.
have like, the actual gauntlet be like this gold pair of right ears.
Ooh, that would be dope though. Infinity Stones.
We said it first right here. We said it first right here. Look,
I'll be right off.
Look, we're gonna flush it out. Hey, you know what? I got plenty more ideas. This will be a Marvel Universe activation. Bow. Hey, if anybody interested, hit me up. I want to spark that creative juice.
You already did.
Yeah. Boom. See,
My spirit.
you're already feeling inspired, right?
Yeah, because also too, it's like with me being inspired also from doing this podcast. I mean, I don't just be. You can't. I mean, and not out of the blue. Sometimes. I mean, out of the blue, you can just be like, let me do this. But you have there's steps. There's goals. There's milestones you have to do to get to that. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Because I mean, you can't just say and do. You can't just say something and not complete it or finish the task.
Right.
And not have a purpose or anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, a lot of skaters kind of like influenced. I was like, influenced me and said, like, nobody ain't doing a podcast or anything. And I was like, what? I love talking. I always want to also be like on the news and stuff and do like reports and stuff. Like, that's also something I feel like I'm really good at. And I was like, you know what? Let me do my own.
You social. Oh, you really like a social person.
I am. I know.
I can see that. Like,
I'm just social.
very outgoing. Yeah. Extrovert.
I would talk all day. If we had 24 hours, I'll talk through the whole.
I believe.
I'm so serious. Like, I am telling you. But guess what? It's God's purpose. He wanted me to do. Guess what? I'm doing it now.
Talk show TJ.
Today's conversation it's just make sure you take care of your skates. Be responsible with them. Make sure they're in good care. Clean your bearings.
Don't skate in dark alleys at night. That's my tip for the day. We got a lot of outdoor skaters. I was just making a pun. Don't walk in dark alleys at night. Don't skate in dark alleys at night.
I don't like being in the dark anyway.
Bro said, I don't want to skate in the dark. I don't want to be in the dark. I don't want none of it. I am not Batman.
No, I really know. Like, I really listen, I'm telling you, like, I am scared. Like, I'm not scared, but I just hate it in my sight.
What it is that it's not really the dark that you're afraid of. It's the the thought of not knowing what's in front of you. It's the thought of like, what is that? Like now your senses are heightened too because you can't.
Right.
So like you can hear everything. You know what I'm saying. You're more alert.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. It's almost causing your brain like, what's going on around you? What's going on
Right.
around you? It's those triggers. So that's what it is. It's almost like you have to learn how to control all those different emotions and those different energies and understand that, okay, there's nothing really in here in front of me.
I don't care.
It's, yeah, bro said, I don't care, bro. I am not meditating on it.
Right.
I don't like it in the dark.
I do not care. No, because listen, I'm not gonna be scared to admit it. I'm gonna be honest. Listen. I'm 16 years old ever since, I don't know, but I hate going downstairs in the dark. I don't care. I don't care. I know
I
that,
know grown people who don't want to do
no,
that.
I mean, it's whatever still. Like, I mean, I can go down there, but
It's all right.
by myself.
I remember this when I was little, like, shoot, hitting the light, like turning off all the lights downstairs, and then having to get ready to go upstairs, and then but it'd be totally dark, and then you
Oh,
go up the stairs, you going up the stairs,
yeah.
like, all right, let me look. That thought of something like, because it's once again, it's the thought of not knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, something crawling behind me, and look, what I started to do is I started to stop right there. Like anytime I would get like, oh, something behind me, like I would stop, and then I actually would turn around, and then that's what helped me, like, yeah, get over it. Yeah, you better hope it don't never be no zombie apocalypse.
You better know.
TJ said, I don't want to be outside.
I
I don't
can't.
want to be in the dark. You better pray that the grid don't shut down. We just had a power outage over this way, like a couple weeks ago. Like, yeah, and it was like for 2 or 3 days, people was losing their mind.
I couldn't. I
I was like, yo,
take the wheel.
we wasn't worried about it. Only thing me and my family was worried about was, dang, we just went grocery shopping.
Right. Hey, I'm
Now
like,
we gotta eat this food, like some of this food, because of course 3 days, like a lot of the food gonna go to waste.
right.
So we tried to preserve as much as we could. You know what I'm saying? It's food expensive now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why like learning how to grow is important.
Right.
You know, so that's what I'm saying. So if we had no money, if currency wasn't a thing, what would you do? And how would you contribute to society?
Right. So all this depending on the stores, depending on the right.
Because when that happens, it's like because first, when everything falls apart, first it's going to be chaos. Then it's going to be like more of a survival of the fittest grouping, and then organizing, and then rebuilding. Yeah, and then in that process, it's like, what do you do? What can you contribute to society? If you can't, because what if currency isn't a thing? What can you provide? Can you
Right.
grow food? Can
Especially
you how to grow food?
right.
Can you do medicine? Do you know anything about medicine? How, and you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be, can you build? Can you design? Can you know what I'm saying? Can you make something that's functioning? Can you, you know? So those are the things that's gonna be more valued.
Even like we shut down during quarantine. That's like things that you need to know how to
Yeah.
do. You know? Like I'm telling you, like I mean, I know how to put a band-aid on something and call it a day. I don't know like the whole thing with like I mean, I know first aid and all that stuff, but I mean there's more stuff outside of it.
When you think about it in regular society today, right?
Right.
All those things, those trades that I said, when everything falls apart, what can you contribute to society? All those trades or all those things that I said make money.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you know medicine, a doctor, right? Like today, right now, if you're in the medical field, you're making some decent money. You know, holistic doctors, health, whether it be also, well, the farming industry is up and down, but growing your own food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only because the corporate world has such like a clamp on it.
They
That,
do.
you know what I'm saying? The corporate world has such a clamp on small farmers, but nonetheless, farmers should be paid like very efficiently. You know what I'm saying? Um, was the people who, well, I said you got to know how to sew. Who's going to put stuff together, right? You know what I'm saying? Today, right now, the high-end fashion designers, right?
Right.
Have you ever seen somebody construct a dress? It's a lot of work.
Right.
You know, I've seen somebody make a suit. It's a lot of work. It's a whole lot. That's art. That's art. That is art. You know what I'm saying? So for that, though, all those people will be people who can contribute to society. Engineers, designers. Okay, what's a way we can get this? You know what I'm saying? You know, this flow of water coming through here. We have to design something. Okay, cool. Because if what you know, how can we clean water? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to clean water at that point? You know, so these are other, because if everything is like in chaos or whatever the case, I imagine hopefully we never have a Walking Dead situation.
No, no, no. It's
And I
beyond.
don't mean like as in like zombie apocalypse. I mean as in, you know what I'm saying? Like right now we about to put ourselves in World War III.
Right. Pretty much at this point.
Yeah, and I hate to go to these different tangents, even though we was talking about roller skating and I
No,
went to
no. I love
real life scenarios and stuff.
Yes. This is what I'm talking. No, because I'm telling y'all, this is some things that we need to hear. Like I always tell people also too, speak your mind, be real about it, also be respectful at the end of the day, and also like just say what you want to say, but also at the end of the day too, just be careful and also to think of mine because everything we all have opinions and we also always want to out. And this is also what this platform is here for too.
Well, my opinion is we should stay out of certain people's business, and I understand what's going on in the world right now. But now,
Hey,
like World War III is about to happen. You know,
I got my.
the U.S. Police in the world.
Mm.
We got to chill on that.
No, like I'm so serious.
Especially when we still haven't fixed Flint in their clean water like situation. Like dang, Flint like a third world country on the water side. That's a whole
Right.
water crisis. That thing been messed up since Obama was in office. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we gotta fix this.
Having that, it's just like I'm just letting you know right now, B. I need to gather my crew now, just in case. I got my guns, I got my katanas. We're gonna make it for sure. We got our.
Yeah, see. So you got the fire, like, and that's another thing too. The way of the world right now, it's like everybody has guns and weapons, and we are like
right.
ready to go.
We ready.
Like I hate for the world to go into chaos because it is going
Right.
to like pandemonium out here, and then people are gonna have to group up to make their small little militias.
Right.
I hate to see something like that happen, but you know, it's almost like ooh, the way of the world right now. We got mass shootings, and, you know, and
Out of the blue. Out of the blue.
yeah, in grocery stores, man,
Right.
very chaotic. You know, so that's why when I go to the rink, I don't want any drama. I want to be at peace. I'm at church,
Amen.
my sanctuary. Let me release all those outside toxins in here on this floor. Let me just get this out. That sweat, that's all that impurities that I don't want in my body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what skating does for me. It's my cleansing.
Right. Dang. And that's why I ask people too. I'm like, do you know for sure? You know what I'm saying? And also, like, by you saying that, it's like that's the same exact. I can go through anything, but see, it just feels good to let it out on the wood.
Mm.
Anytime. Well, I'm a good child. I don't do nothing bad. But I'm just saying, if we just a little demon, just a little demon, or
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I respect you.
dang it! Shoot, y'all, something happened to the podcast live. Dang, we was getting into so much, y'all. We're gonna do a part 2, actually, me and B. So, guys, go ahead and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and definitely turn your post notifications on for any more Skaters podcast. Guys, go ahead and follow B right here, and also go ahead and follow my Instagram right here, guys. So, y'all, like I said, thank you for supporting me through my whole YouTube journey. And, guys, I'll see y'all next time. TJ Young Soul TV, aka the Skaters Podcast, out. Deuces.